carry all thee with the help of the Lord. You can make it. Oh, it's ashy. Do you know where your Tesla strips are? Probably not. He that overcometh, he that overcometh, he that overcometh shall inherit all things. Behold, I show you a mist. I don't know where my Tesla strips are, so we're just gonna journey on. And do you even know where your perfumes are? They're right behind you. We're good. That was a solid clap. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinia McCone. Thank you so much for being with me today. We're taking a little pause from the the 10K series. I'm gonna finish that. I just want to talk about these two new releases from, what's her name? Selena Gomez, and from Jackie Aina. Before we get into that, I always have my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys continuously show up, show support, hold it down, even in the midst of chaos. When I tell you 2025 has come through like a tornado, 2025 has just been a whirlwind. And I just cannot seem to get my feet up under me. I had such amazing plans for this. Well, I didn't actually, that's not true. At the beginning of the year, I started off feeling just very uncertain, unsure, and that's just been continuously, life has just been so chaotic that I haven't even had a chance to like do anything I wanted. I have plans and I wanted to do things, but nothing has come together. We just been hanging on by the seat of my pants, literally. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. And I want to say, if we finna get back on track, but every time I say that, something else crazy happened. So I'm just going to say, we're just going to take it one step at a time. I'm just going to say, I appreciate you all continuously showing up. Even in the midst of chaos, all the things, y'all still show up. And I could not be more grateful for you all. I believe this is my first time on camera since I've officially crossed 10K. So I just want to say, as always, I'm grateful for the community that we are building here. I'm grateful for just the opportunity to connect with you all and to grow. Yeah, even if it don't get no more than this, I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for just us and what we're creating here. I feel like it's special. So yes, that was a long intro, but without further ado, let's get into it. I guess we'll start with She Was Here. And let me tell you, I almost didn't even get this because I did see it on the early release app day, but I was like, it'll be fine. I'll just get it when it comes in store. Underestimated how quickly this was going to sell out. It just so happened that I had to go out of town this past weekend, so I just checked the different Sephora's in the area that I was gonna be in, and I panicked because even with that, the first order I placed got canceled. I think I ordered a full bottle and it got canceled. So then I placed 2 separate orders at 2 different stores for the travel size. Luckily they both had them, but baby, I had a little fight of my life to try to get this. So hopefully it's giving all the things that people said it was supposed to give. But I'm gonna always give Jackie her flowers for being a black woman in the beauty space and making headwaves, especially as it pertains to fragrance, to get released in store in Sephora. Like, she has 5 fragrances out, and all 5 of them are also in Sephora. That is no small feat. They are all affordable. They're in store and they're online. They're on her own website. Like, I'm gonna give you your flowers. I'm gonna give her flowers every single time. Like, that is no small feat. And I don't know that lady. That lady don't know me from a can of paint. But I'm gonna say I'm proud of her and congratulations to her every single time, because y'all know me, black businesses, small businesses, black owned brands, like it's important every single time. And so I'm gonna shout it out and say the significance of it every single time so that we don't forget how significant it actually is. Okay, sorry, but I just had to get off my chest. All right, now for the fragrance notes. She Was Here is, it just says keynotes, roasted pistachio. That's the second time I did that. What was the other video and I couldn't say pistachio? Roasted pistachio, Turkish rose, and vanilla milk. Am I missing some notes? Here are the full notes. Pomegranate and elemi, vanilla milk, Turkish rose, roasted pistachio. My lip gloss is popping. Suede and warm amber. I'm excited. I don't have anything on. My hands are a little ashy, so that means I just washed my hands. So we just gonna give this a sniff. Oh, what else am I smelling? I definitely smell the rose. Y'all know me and Rose, we do get along. It is not a first sniff. I'm not getting something that smells like super foody or like pistachio in like a foodie way. I smell something dark and warm underneath though. I wonder what is that I'm picking up. Is it the warm amber? Maybe it's the suede. Because you know what this reminds me of? It puts me in the vein of, I've never smelled the original. I have Silk of Paris from Dua, which is Soy Maliki from Drie Van Noten or something like that. It puts me in this like smooth, silky vein. And I would wear this with Silk of Paris. Like I would wear this with that type of DNA. It's very warm and smooth. But then you got that rose. Hold on. There's something a little bit that wants to come off bitter to me. Let me get the whole area so I know when not in the air. Okay, in the air I'm getting a little nuttiness, which has to be the pistachio. But that's not coming alive on my skin. It's just in the air. On my skin, there's a little bit of something that wants to come off. Just a smidge bitter, but I don't mind it. I wonder, is that the suede or the suede or the amber is trying to push through in a little bit of like a bitter way, but I don't think that's going to last the entirety of the fragrance. I actually don't think this is Blind by Safe though. I think this is like very complex, and I feel like this is a very excuse me, for this to be like an $80 fragrance, this is smelling like higher end niche, only can get it on Lucky Scent or Scent Split or one of the like European websites type of stuff. This is giving high end. You had to walk into Saks, you had to walk into Neiman Marcus. Like, it's giving luxury, high end. Like, her nose might be a little sophisticated palette. She might know what she doing. The dry down on this is so pretty though. I knew what that was, that bitter thing that's trying to come through. I knew it wasn't gonna last. And the dry down of this is like, I get more of the nutty, a little bit of the nuttiness as it dries down. On the opening, on my skin, I don't get anything that feels like nutty or the pistachio. I don't get that. As it's drying down is where I actually feel like I'm getting a little bit of like a nuttiness mixed with something warm. It must be that warm amber. This is quite sophisticated of a palette, and I'm so surprised. Like, I've seen this. I try not to watch too many reviews, but from what I just scrolling through on the internet and stuff, I've seen nothing but positive reviews, which I don't doubt. But I'm so surprised a scent like this is mass appealing, because I would have not said that this was Blind by Safe. I still don't think it's Blind by Safe. But I'm surprised this type of scent DNA has become so mass appealing. That's just shout out to you, Jackie, though. Yeah, I get the nuttiness, and it's still not a foodiness, but I feel like I'm getting the pistachio as it dries down and not in the opening. But I think the pistachio's at the top. I don't know. I do like this though. This is definitely full bottle worthy. Like as the fall starts to slowly come in, this is definitely silky, smooth, seductress type of scent. Like Silk of Paris, or what's the Soy Maliki, I think is how you say it, the original, was something I would definitely wear this with, like my BDK Gris Chanel. You of course could, I don't even know, would I do Delina with this? If you wanted to, I would do something more like Roses Vanille. Gentle Fluidity Gold, that type of thing. That pistachio is done actually very, very well. Do not think of pistachio as we've been smelling it. Do not think of it as we've been smelling it in like Yum Pistachio Gelato and Brazilian Charosta 62. What else has pistachio in it? Do not think of it in the traditional ways that we've been smelling it. It's a very warm, seductive take on pistachio. I kind of like it. I'm excited to spend time with this. I need to make sure I leave this out or put this like on a tray somewhere, because I need to spend time with this. I could see myself purchasing a full bottle of this, but I still don't think it's blind buy safe. I do think it's very unique. I can't think of anything that I feel like smells exactly like this. I can't think of anything that I'm like, this is a dupe for. This feels like a very original, a very unique scent. Mature. Okay, I could not see necessarily the 16 and 17 and 18-year-old girls wearing this. I could be wrong, but it does not seem to my nose to appeal to that type of younger crowd. This is giving more 25 and up crowd. Okay, but again, everybody got their own scent preference, but that pistachio comes through in like a smooth. It's almost like you took pistachio and made like a butter out of it, like pistachio butter or something. It's very smooth. I like this. This in the fall time. I don't know why I want to wear this with like commodity milk. That settled in my spirit. But She Was Here is actually really good so far to me. I feel like it is ahead of its time. It's not the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to say ahead of its time, but put that in terms of price. So I feel like what it smells like smells far more expensive than what it is what I'm trying to say. I think it's good. I think it's good, and I see why. I still am surprised that it is mass appealing in the way that it is, because I would never blind buy this for anybody. I would never tell anybody just go pick this up. I would still say you need to smell this, okay? Get a travel size, put it on your skin, walk around the store. Like, I still don't see this being blind buy safe. However, it's very sophisticated, it's very pretty, and I see why the girls like it. All right, my package from Sephora, which I will say this every time. Y'all send a huge box for one little thing. What size is this? Every time I order a travel size from them, they just always send it in this same box. You don't got the dimensions on here, but I know this has got to be at least an 8 by something. That is so wasteful, and I'm not as environmentally conscious as I should be. I will be the first to admit. However, y'all could do better. Y'all got to do better. That's so wasteful. So wasteful. Anyway, I have the new Rare perfume from Selena Gomez, and the notes for this are caramel, pistachio, pink pepper, ginger, cocoa beans, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka beans, and skin musks. Selena Gomez's things are hit and miss for me, mostly miss. And I don't mean to say that they're bad. I just don't think they just don't typically appeal to me. Do I have anything that I own that I actually like from Selena Gomez? I don't think I do yet. So hopefully this will be the first thing. All right, let's see. This smell like Burberry Goddess. This smell like Burberry Goddess. This smells, I would almost even smell like it, say it almost kind of smells like Latafa Angum. And Angum smells very similar to Burberry Goddess. And I don't see any similarity with the notes, but baby, this is giving Burberry Goddess. I like it, but I like Burberry Goddess. It's feeling like if you didn't want to spend the money on Burberry Goddess, go on down and get the Rare perfume, and you got pretty much the same thing. If you never smelled any of the Raven perfumes, you don't want to take a chance on smelling them or buying them before you smell them, go on down and get the rare. It's definitely given if you already have Perfume Goddess or Latafa Angam, or what's the other one? I think there's another dupe for Goddess. If you have that DNA, that vein, that family, girl, go and save your coins. Save your money. It smells very good though. Very good. Like I want to wear this with my high tea that I got from my travel size that I still have from Brown Girl Jane. I want to wear this with my Givenchy L'Interdit Rouge. I want to wear this with my Donna Born Aroma Extra Dose. Like, it smells good. The layering combos are there. Obviously with Perfume Goddess or Latafa Angam or Goddess Within Her from the Dua brand, like, the layering possibilities are there. I mean, it's starting out very strong, very potent. I don't have to like sniff super hard to smell it. It's right there, ready, willing, and able for me to smell it. But it's just smelling very, 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 very familiar. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see what the people are saying. Okay, someone says similar to Good Girl. Initial spray, it was very familiar. Then I read people said it smells like Perfume Goddess. But then I remembered our own Mon Guerlain and it smells so similar too. I would have to agree, there's some similarities to Mon Guerlain. The rumors are true. The bottle is lovely and it's pretty decent value for money. But yes, it does smell extremely similar, if not exactly like Angam by Latafa, which I already own, and Perfume Goddess minus some lavender. I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah, I'm yeah, it's, if you don't already have that DNA and you were looking for it at a more affordable price or whatever, then this seems like it could possibly be a good option, obviously pending, you know, longevity and all the things. But for somebody like me who already owns, I still have a travel size of Perfume Goddess, I still have Latafa Angam, I still have Goddess Within Her. Do I have that, or did I finish that up? It might be a little bit left of Goddess Within Her from the Dua brand. I didn't need this. I like it. Am I gonna keep this? Yeah, I still want to keep it and experiment with it. It might change over time, so I'm definitely still gonna keep it, but it's just not necessary. It's if you already have things that are similar in that vein, in that DNA, even like the Mon Guerlain, it's sort of, I'll just say it feels repetitive. I feel like that's what I'm looking for. It feels repetitive, but other than that, it's cool. She was here. I'm so surprised. It is very pretty and I like it, but this is not giving me a mass appealing scent. I would never describe this as something mass appealing. It feels more sophisticated and a little more niche, higher end. So I'm still gonna say smell this, put this on your skin, wait for the dry down. It's different. You almost can't describe it because it's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I could have used a little more of the rose. I don't smell a rose no more. You know I love little rose, but I like it though, and I would strongly consider upgrading this to a full size when it come back, because she said, I seen her comment on, it was on TikTok or somewhere, she was like, it is going to be restocked. It is going to restock, but it's going to be a long time before it restocks. So, but yeah, y'all head over to the after party. Let me know, have you smelled any of the new releases? I bought something and I'm not getting up to get it. Have you smelled any of the new releases, whether it's from Selena Gomez, from Jackie, who I'm not even gonna try to pronounce her last name because I'm gonna say it wrong. Also, while I'm here, let's talk about some of these new releases since we're here, and I ain't been on here a long time. Okay, so today as I'm filming this, there's a new one from Ellis Brooklyn, which that's just not a house that I tend to gravitate towards. I might get this Queen's Caramel, but I fully expect to be disappointed if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know, but I might get that. Okay, Queen's Caramel. The notes for this are caramel, whipped coconut, and milky musks. I don't know, y'all. I don't have a good feeling about about that, especially from Ellis Brooklyn. That's just not a house that I typically enjoy how they do things. But okay, I may or may not get the travel size. Valentino, y'all. Valentino has lost the plot. Valentino, they're beyond comprehension for me. The new release, Donna Born in Roma Rendezvous Ivory, as if the names needed to be any longer, is $190. And there's no travel sizes. I don't have no intentions on smelling it. It's gonna have to land on like one of these real obscure, questionable discount websites for like 140, maybe 130. And I may, if it makes its way over there. But other than that, I'm not fooling with them. Y'all not about to get me. Y'all just not about to get me. They're out of control. Let me see if I can find those. I think there's supposed to be like some marshmallow in there, which I'm kind of over marshmallow. I just feel like people are adding it to everything. Is there a new Libre coming out? Valentino, Donna Born Aroma Ivory, Green Mandarin, Orange Blossom, Marshmallow, Vanilla, and Musk. It might smell amazing. It really might. And it is limited edition. I don't want to give y'all that. I'm not giving y'all $190. That's not happening. Even if it lands on the discount websites, just be prepared for me to not talk about it. Just be prepared for it to be a no-go for me. I'm so sorry. They're out of control. I see a new Libre, as if we need another one. Libre Vanille Couture. The notes of this are orange blossom, lavender, black bourbon, vanilla caviar, and rum absolute. This bottle is really pretty though. I'll smell it. If they give us a travel size, I'll smell it. But I'm about sick of them too. There's a new Cayer. Let me tell you, I'm exhausting of these Arabian perfumes. I know. I'm going to talk about it in another video. Maybe or maybe not. But there's just so many new... I think I said this before already, so this isn't new news. But there's just so many new releases. I was trying to say there's so many new releases. I feel inundated, but they just combine because I can't talk. There's so many new releases. As if Perfume isn't releasing enough. The Arabian perfumes are like 3 times as much. And I'm just losing interest. I'm losing interest, and it takes something very significant to like wow me and like really make me want to pull the trigger on these Arabian perfumes. But Aroma Concepts Cayer Peach Delulu. Peach, nectarine, guava, ginger, cardamom, rose, musk, caramel, and dry wood. As of right now, I'm not interested, and I have no intentions on purchasing that. Oh, there's a new Versace Perfume Dylan Blush Pink that's coming out. Bergamot, strawberry, apple, freesia, orange blossom, marshmallow, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. I liked vanilla, what's it called? Versace Dylan Purple. It just didn't last long enough. So now I have the dupe from the Duo brand. I'm completely satisfied with that. I finished up my little 1 ounce bottle. It smelled pretty, and like within the first hour that I would wear it, I would get a compliment, but it doesn't last past that. Like it just has zero longevity. So I just anticipate this one also having poor performance. And again, with marshmallow, y'all kind of wearing me out with the marshmallow. Marshmallow and pistachio. I'm exhausting of those 2 notes because that's like the new wave at the moment. So if they have a travel size or if it's available in the store, I'll smell it. But again, these are not things that I'm interested in, like going in store and picking up a full bottle if I don't got to. What else? There's a new Angel Share. I have not smelled or been interested in almost any of the new releases from Kilian as it pertains to Angel Share. Angel Share on the rocks. Child, that ain't for me. A new Miss Dior Essence. Oh, Francis Kirk John worked on that. Okay, I'll smell it. Blackberry, elderflower jam, jasmine, and oak wood. I'll give it a sniff. I doubt it'll come home with me. A New Devotion. Is this for men? It says pour home, so that gotta be for men. Cry Baby is coming back. It's a re-release. Okay, that's coming back. Okay, we might get to smell the original. Oh, this is one I did want to smell. Even though I just went on that tangent about Arabian perfumes, I do actually want to smell this. This is Nebra's Elixir. Candy milk, cream, heliotrope, sugar cane, and broxen, vanilla, and musk. I do actually want to smell that. And if I see it when it comes out, I will actually buy that one. That one I do want to smell that one. I think that's it. Everything else, I mean, lately it's been like, well, I've been trying to personally pull back a little bit because I already know I'm finna go hard for my birthday. We already know once my birthday comes around, there's no such thing as no. So the perfume hauls have slowed down. I have been very good about saying no to things, waiting, like it'll be a restock, you know, whatever. And I'm very proud of myself, but I also know the damage I'm about to do for my birthday. So let's not toot my horn too soon. But also too, I just am genuinely not interested in so many things that are coming out. Like, it's been very easy to say no to a lot of these new releases because they're just like meh, like it's just, or they're too expensive and I just refuse to smell it because, are you crazy? Are you crazy? But anyway, y'all let me know if you smell any of these two new releases that I just talked about, or the two releases that I just got, which is the Rare Beauty perfume and the She Was Here from Jackie. If you've smelled them, if they're on your sniff list. And also, is there anything that's coming up that's new, that's piqued your interest, or are you kind of like me where it's kind of like, these new releases ain't hitting on nothing, which is good for me in my pockets. Did I buy a full bottle of anything recently? I did buy one, but I'm waiting to open that for my birthday because it was a big girl purchase. So, but yeah, y'all let me know. Am I missing anything? Is there any new releases that have piqued your interest, or are you kind of just chilling, enjoying what you already have? Either way, head over to the after party. Let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.